Michael McLeod's lawyer continued his closing arguments. This is part 2 of my day 1 recap of the closing arguments in the 2018 Team Canada SA trial. Make sure you follow so you don't miss anything as this trial wraps up. The lawyer said it was, quote, like pulling teeth, trying to get EM to admit that she had any agency that night. There are videos on Jack's dance floor in which she was dancing, grinding, and ordering drinks on her own. He also said that she gave, quote, long and self-serving answers and portrayed herself as a victim at every point in the night. He then went on to say that EM could have told McLeod that she had a boyfriend if she wanted to get rid of him at Jack's. Quote, it's 50 ways to leave your lover. I'm not a woman, but I would have thought that's a good place to start. He then went on to say that EM was trying to present herself as helpless, but she wasn't. He said that she was, quote, well aware McLeod was inviting some of his teammates to the room. EM testified that she is a shy person and doesn't think she would invite something like that. He then went on to say, quote, she may be shy and she may not act in such a forward way, but she cut loose this night. There's no doubt about it. When you look at all the Jack's video, including the playing on the dance floor, she was acting quite differently. He then said that after McLeod and EM had sex, she could have left. He then also said that twice she would have heard conversations in which McLeod was inviting men to the room. He then argued that if McLeod didn't want her to know that he was inviting his teammates back to the room, he would have had those conversations in private. He then also argued that EM had, quote, pre-existing interest in having sex with other players. He said the best evidence of that is that when the men started showing up in the room, she either took off her clothes or remained unclothed and started asking the men to have sex with her. The lawyer then started explaining why McLeod told the investigator in 2018 that he had no idea why guys started showing up to his room, but they may have thought that there was pizza in the room. He went on to say that what McLeod didn't tell the investigators is that he sent a text to the team group chat asking guys to come to his room for a, quote, three-way. He then said that McLeod was, quote, really only inviting a limited number of people to come to the room and that he was surprised at the number who showed up. He then went on to say that it's likely his client simply forgot about the, quote, three-way message and that, quote, unfortunately the detective never searched his client's phone. The lawyer then started explaining the consent videos. He said that McLeod took the videos in a, quote, reasonable manner and it is, quote, critical evidence that she was, quote, happy and fine with what was happening. Quote, it's a good thing he took those videos. He then said, quote, it prevents players from being in a position that these players are in now. The judge then asked the lawyer if he thinks that the video should be taken at face value, and the lawyer said yes, quote, it's evidence that EM was consenting, albeit after the fact. She's speaking candidly, just look at her. She looks and sounds like she is not significantly affected by the alcohol. Quote, time has proven that Mr. McLeod was right to get some recorded confirmation of her consent. The lawyer then went on to talk about the Instagram DMs and the text between McLeod and EM. He said that it's natural McLeod would reach out to EM and ask her what's going on. The fact that she responded in a, quote, friendly manner is contrary to her narrative that she was terrified. Quote, she could have just ignored the guy, block him, be done with him. Instead, we get this friendly response. McLeod was not trying to, quote, improperly deter EM from pursuing a police investigation, and contacting her isn't, quote, evidence of guilt, but rather he was just a guy asking a girl why she went to the police and telling her to go and clear things up. Quote, isn't that exactly what an innocent person would do?